the USA, Justin Becker, about 6'4" of us.
How's row L looking now? You know how it works?
Marcus, come.
Mike Riley really revving the crowd up to welcome our first ever Ironman Ireland Cork winner. That is Alistair Brownlee in his first ever Ironman. So this bodes for good things in October.
It really does. So Alistair Brownlee, he's won 2 Olympic gold medals. He's won a world championship. He's won some 70.3 races and a lot of WTS races. But today was the moment of truth. The moment of truth is when he stepped up to the Ironman distance. Excuse me. And now he's going to become an Ironman champion for the very first time on what promises to be a good career in the Ironman distance as well. But for the first time, Ironman Ireland Cork has a new champion, a winner that will stand in the history books, and that is Alistair Brownlee with a time today of 7 hours and 49 minutes. There he is. The Olympic champion is now an Ironman champion in Ironman Ireland in Cork.
And you see he's cracked a smile. We weren't seeing that until the very end. That was a tough day for sure. Looking forward to hearing what he has to say about his first ever Ironman and win.
And win, there we go. So Ali Brownlee just down there being congratulated, and he just got his finisher medal there, the gold medal there, first across the line today, and there he is with Mike Riley. So we'll just shush up and listen to see what Mike has to say with Alistair Brownlee.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, Alistair Brownlee.
One more time for you.
Here comes Brian. Stay still. 1 second. Okay. Stay still. Don't move. Don't move.
So coming down in second place today, he had a great day. The local boy from Ireland, Brian McChrystal, he was out there in the lead for quite a long time, setting the pace and forcing the pressure. Only Alistair Brownlee was able to withstand the pressure. Brian McChrystal has come in second place in his home country's Ironman race, and wow, what a race it was for him in second place today, coming across that finish line in a touch under 7 hours and 51 minutes from Ireland, Brian McChrystal.
Great to see him acknowledging the crowds there. A popular second place.
Oh, they love him down here. He gave them everything that they wanted and more. You know, today was the day that he wanted to get out there and show the world that he could win in his own country, and he almost pulled it off. Brian McChrystal, what a great race you had. You just come second to the first ever winner of this race and to the Olympic champion, and that was a great second place, and he's got to be happy with that. Greeted by our race director as well.
Mean at this point in the race, I'm sure she just wants to get onto that flat, and then I'm sure she'll be able to hear the finish line. Mike Riley will be doing his usual great job of really getting the crowd up for greeting her in just a few minutes. But again, she looks fantastic. You know, there's no pressure on her now. There's no one pushing her. She's got this win tied up, and she's looking great, and you know, dealing with this final uphill, which seems, you know, you go around that corner and you can see it's still going up.
Well, over the course of her Ironman career, which started back in June of 2016, she was second place in her first Ironman race, and then just a month and a half after that, another second place in 2016 in Ironman Switzerland, her hometown race. Raced in Ironman Mallorca in 2016 as well, but didn't finish. Raced down in New Zealand in 2017 twice. A third place in Wanaka, and then a beautiful fifth place there in Ironman New Zealand in Lake Taupo. That was her results in the Ironman distance race. She's won 3 Ironman 70.3 races, one in Putrajaya, one in Barcelona, and one in Pays d'Arcs in France there. So a very, you know, well-credentialed athlete as we got here in Emma Billum from Switzerland. So this is going to be her 5th Ironman finish out of 6 starts, and this is going to be the one that she'll remember forever, because it's going to be her first victory, and what a great victory it will be, like just applying the pressure all day long on a really, really tough racing day.
There you can see she's taking a glance to look at her watch, whether that's to look and see what time she's heading for, or how much further she has to run. But you've got the crowds are starting to gather, and she's on a slight downhill, and she gets to take that right-hand lane to the finish line, and that has to feel good. She's run past it 3 times, and this time she gets to make that right turn and start to enjoy the finish line. It's a little bit of a downhill. I'm sure she's waiting for those red barriers, and then she can really start the celebrations.
She'll be dancing in the street for sure here in Ireland, and I'm sure that they're going to be dancing in the streets all around town tonight as they welcome home all these athletes, over 2,500 athletes who will try and make their way toward the finish line here in County Cork. And I tell you what, for Emma Bingham, it's been a great day today. She starts to celebrate. High fives to the crowd with the right hand there, just outreaching that hand, saying thank you very much for the crowd. Thank you very much for hanging out here in the rain, in the solid wind of the day here, which has been proving to be a very, very tough day for the athletes. But in its very first year, the inaugural year here at Ironman Ireland Cork, it has been a great day. We've seen a champion in Alistair Brownlee, and now we get our women's champion across the finish line. She hails from Switzerland. She's had a couple of top 5 finishes before, but none at the top spot on the podium. Let's welcome in from Switzerland, the inaugural champion in our pro race females, Emma Bingham from Switzerland.
There you can see she's been composed all day, and then when she's crossed the finish line, she lets it out. Obviously delighted to have that win, and oh, she's, you know, been in some tough places today. When it's in these conditions, you know that she'll have gone to some dark places at points in the race, and she can kind of allow that. Oh, she's pouring water over her. So it's not that cold.
Well, I tell you, you know, she executed a flawless race today on the marathon run. And let's just go down to Mike Riley and take a listen in with our women's champion today, because it was nothing short of, you know, a stellar performance out there today from our women's champion. Just what a great day. You know, she's going to celebrate now with Mike.